Good afternoon, Lions. Past District Governor Steve, will you please lead us in our invocation?
Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to gather here today as Lions and friends. We pray your blessing on those that cannot be with us. We pray a special blessing to all of those who have family coming for Christmas and all the celebration and love that goes with it. We also pray that the food we eat today will bless our bodies and bless you in our service, or your service. Amen.
Amen. Food service.
And Lion Isla, will you please lead us in pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's $1. $5 for
And past District Governor Marilyn, would you please lead us in song?
Joyous group here today. Let's sing God Bless America today. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you. Lion Tamers, do we have any guests?
We got Santa Claus here.
Sharon? We have no guests planned in. I think the only guest we have will be our guest speaker today. We'll let him introduce himself. And Santa Claus.
Okay,
I
thank
forgot Santa Claus down there.
He doesn't have his hat on. It's hot.
I'll wait for Lion Penny to get back there.
Actually, I don't have any, President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, I do not have any reports today.
Well, that's a good news. All right, then we'll move right along to our Happy Bucks.
Okay, fellow Lion Marlene, who has her name tag on upside down.
She can read it.
President Sharon,
I won $50 for having a great party at the Monticello Breakfast in Santa. We had such a fun crew back there, and we all worked so good together. It didn't use a lot of work. It was really fun. And then $5 for shame on all you people didn't tell me that I have pancake on my glasses.
Mr. Pat Palmer.
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, you can all see how I feel for the first Buck and how I feel about this time of the year. It's just the way it is for me. Second Happy Buck is, last week I had the incredible pleasure of helping my brother put a mast up on a sailboat. I want you to be absolutely clear, if anyone ever asks me to do that again, I will immediately ghost you, I will block you on all social media, and I will never recognize your face in public.
We know where you live.
Did you hear this, Hal? Okay, good, thanks. Third Happy Buck, tell us more. Third Happy Buck is, hey Lloyd, thanks so much for hitting the parking spot today. Because tonight Greg Swanson parked on the other side of you, so So with his Ford, I don't know, F-17,500 size truck, there was just enough room for me to get my small SUV compact in between the two. I really appreciate that. Otherwise, I would have to park on the street and walk in. I probably would not have made it, though. Let's just say that. Fourth happy buck is all the kids are healthy. And the fifth happy buck, my wonderful Jerry has now spent 10 days in Kamloops, Canada, opening up a new store up there. They got hot water this morning. She has 48 hours to train 26 employees on how to run a restaurant because the opening is on Friday. She's a little stressed out. I'm glad she's exactly 900 miles away.
Hopefully she'll do well. Lion Dwayne.
President, Chair, and fellow Lions and guests, I have a happy $10. First one is part is somebody bought me lunch today anonymously. So thank you, whoever, Mr. and Mrs. Lyons. Thank you. Tonight at 7 p.m. at the Wallenberg Theater at LCC, the Mark Morris Choir is performing. So if you're looking something entertaining to do tonight, here you are. And lastly, wanted to mention that it's the end of the calendar year, and you still have time to get an IRS charitable contribution deduction. You can bring your check to the treasurer. Check made out to Longview Pioneer Lions Club. That money will be used locally. Or if you want to do something internationally, I can help you send money into Lions Club International Foundation.
Thank you.
What? Not him.
I was told not to come here. I'm sorry. You're my friend.
Oh, there's one.
Past Council Chair Alphonse.
Hey, thank you, lovely tail twister, and you. President, Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. Well, my first happy dollar, look who's sitting at my table. Past beer garden chair, Rick Swanson. Happy about that, and Eric gets the credit anyway. He doesn't want to pay for it.
I don't want to.
Second is, although I tried to push my brother in the water while we were putting that mask up, it didn't work, and I apologize to everybody here for that. He should have gone in the water. Third, let me see, what was that other happy buck? Oh, I know what it is. I didn't get to see him, so I'm not going to be happy about that. I want to say that Past Governor Steve and I went to the same haberdashery, and we got a little bit different because we are a little bit different. And Merry Christmas, one and all.
Okay. Past Keith first? Okay, you want to insult him first? Okay, fellow Lion, Keith, start.
Fine, President, Sharon, fellow Lions, yes. I haven't been here for quite a while, but that's 5 happy bucks to be able to be back with you all. And to thank you for the card, Kenny, and the rest of you that all signed it. Just a little bit about what I've been going through is that I've had 5 defibrillators/pacemakers since 2002, and they've never removed any of the other lines when they put in the new lines. Yeah, it's jammed hard. Anyway, the long and short of it is I've been having episodes where the programming goes away from my defibrillator. And my medical issue is I have defib, which can send my heart racing to nowhere. So that was the reason that I've been gone, but there's an underlying reason that when Steve Patterson first showed up in shorts and they scared me so bad. And I do have it on good authority that I bought those legs at a garage sale from a Civil War veteran.
Get the hood.
Anyway, Merry Christmas and thank you.
Good to have you back. Fellow Lion Suda.
Wonder why they'd leave those in.
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, I'm giving 5 happy bucks because I'm pregnant. Congratulations! I'm due in June, so yep, it's not a secret anymore.
Are you going to tell us what you know this sex?
Yeah, I'm having a girl.
Sula, June babies are the best, I should know.
Yeah. All right, past district governor Steve Patterson.
Stand up, Stevie.
Who said that? Who said that? President Sharon, Lions, and no guests, okay, Lions. First happy dollar is the great time that we had flipping pancakes and at the breakfast with Santa. That's a big thank you to Bob Piper, who spent the first hour trying to get all the grills to stay on and quit blowing breakers. So thank you, Bob, for your knowledge. The second $2, a big story today coming out of Germany. It appears that just before Christmas every year there's a huge chess tournament in Hamburg, Germany, and it's at the Radisson Hotel. We've been there. It's huge, and chess players are known to be rather raucous at times, and they were celebrating just a little bit too much in the lobby of the hotel to the point where they had to call the authorities. So in the paper the next day, the headline read, "Arrests were made of chestnuts boasting in the open foyer."
I have never seen a rowdy chess player. Ryan Littlefield. Oh, I skipped you, Tom. I forgot you. I didn't see your name. I'm blind.
Nobody else has either.
Did I tell you that? Did I tell you I was blind? Oh.
Now I know.
So, forgive me for not standing, but
That's okay. You're
President Sharon, fellow Lions, I've got a little donation from LifeWorks if anybody needs a Hoyer lift or electric wheelchair. And it'll be free. LifeWorks, my cousin works there, and they're trying to get rid of some stuff in the shelter. It's like you put it underneath your bed and it lifts you up. You have some straps on.
There are some mornings I can sure use.
And then the other thing is Lion Spencer took pictures of my cousins at the Monticello, and he probably didn't know it, but Marty and Meg, the bearded wonder. Yeah, it's kind of like John. John Searing and Marty are vying for the best beard.
Yeah.
In competition. It's just he's not shaving his.
All right, I'm going to go to John first. I already said your name, but you know, it's too bad, I guess. I don't know.
There's the quick and the dead, Ryan. President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, during Steve's prayers, usually he prays for the Lions that can't be here. and there are a lot of them. I'm happy today to see Keith Starnsbaugh.
Yeah.
I was going to name you. But there's a lot of Lions that you think about. Dr. Tom Little was one of our longest lasting members. He's at Canterbury. And then there's Bill Pontius, whom I talk to occasionally, and Bill, I can guarantee you, is just as crazy as he always was.
Yes.
And also Ron Stoppler, I want you to think of Ron. And keep those guys in your prayers. I know that others here are thinking of a Lion right now. I can't remember the gentleman that was in the wheelchair that was just back for a while.
Dale Wheeler.
Dale Wheeler, how to say that? Anyway, there's George Rader. Anyway, just want you guys to keep them all in mind.
Thank you. Okay, Ryan Littlefield.
President Sharon, fellow Lions guests, 2 happy bucks. One is kids had a lot of fun with at breakfast with Santa. It was a good time. And the second is for Steve for all the mic time that he didn't pay for.
Oh, should I go back and get some more money? And my husband's paying for his phone going off.
$5.
He was the Lone Ranger. I am.
Hi-ho, Silver.
President Sharon, fellow Lions. Yeah, I am really happy to see Keith back. I'm happy, what's his face here, came back. With his nose fixed. Lloyd. That's right. The other thing is, I appreciate all the help we had at breakfast Saturday. It was a great time. Third thing is a quote I heard, not to steal Mark's thunder, but it, let me go. The first to apologize. The first to apologize is the strongest. The first to forgive. No, excuse me. The first to.
That's why he doesn't do it. That's why I write it down.
Yeah. The first to apologize. Yeah.
To remember from chestnuts
Is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. And the first to forget is the happiest.
We'll write it down next time. Okay, I'll tell you. Mark Couch, House District Governor. Right?
President, Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, first of all, I braved the road conditions and went to Joanne Patton's funeral on Friday. So those of you that were active above club level for the last 20 years know who I'm talking about, my mom. It was a nice service. The drive to and from was a little interesting at times, but we made it through. And I see Spencer's here, so I get to do my second dollar. Here's my $5 before I forget. He helped me remember an old, long-time Lion, and those of you that have been in the club for a long time, do you remember Bob Brazenly? Yes. What was he famous for?
Red socks.
Red socks. What kind of socks were you wearing last week, Spencer? Bright red socks. So if you continue that tradition, wear them every week, you could be Bob Brazenly Jr.
I got
Okay. Third dollar, congratulations to the University of Washington. I don't think many people in this room know, but they won a national championship last night. So Greg probably knows, he's another soccer person, but they were the national champion in soccer. They weren't even seeded, they weren't even ranked going into it. They played 6 road games to do that. And they won in overtime on a golden goal. Yeah, that was quite the game. Quote of the week from Jim Wern. I like messy people. People who don't fit in a box or stay between the lines, but whose integrity is greater than any rule book and whose loyalty is stronger than blood.
I like it. Past President Cindy Sessions.
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, I have a lot of dollars to make up for. So the first one that I forgot to do before Thanksgiving was I had my Social Security hearing for my disability, and there was a phone call with 5 of us on the line for an hour and a half. It was intense. So I told another friend that's doing the same thing, she got approved and she was on the phone for 15. I still haven't heard on mine, and so I may not hear about disability until after the first of the year. The other one is we had a great Thanksgiving with Sam and Jamin down in Forest Grove, Oregon, at their new house. It's very spacious. They have a wild puppy. It's 6 months old. It's, yeah, long tail. Things get swooped. And he's coming up for Christmas, so I have to clean up and make my house baby proof again. The other thing was we had a great Thanksgiving down there, met his family, and stayed overnight, and what else? I don't know. I'm ready for Christmas. All the gifts are bought, all the presents are wrapped, and if they're not, they're in a bag.
If not, they're gonna get them the way they are. Great, Kurt.
I was going to tell you also, Keith was in town Thursday through or at our house Thursday through Saturday afternoon, and we had a great time catching up. And hopefully they're going to come up in August, and we can have our shark feed again this year.
All right, now breakthrough.
Oh.
President Sharon, fellow Lions guests, couple bucks. First one, I always enjoy doing the breakfast with Santa. That's a lot of fun. And the other one, I'm really glad to see Keith here today. Think about you often. Glad to see, what's his name, Will Gray's over here, Swanson. You know, you can come more often. And I'm really glad to see that Lloyd had a nose job.
Bring your wallet next time.
Okay, fellow Lions, Spencer Boudreau. Okay, I'm gonna walk carefully through here.
Grab that wig as you go by. That's okay.
Are the jokes over?
No.
No, you just handed me the microphone. President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, the first is thanks for having me at breakfast at Santa. I only burned my hand once. So that was fun.
Only once, Daddy.
Yeah, only once. I don't know how many pancakes I did. I was doing like 6 on my griddle. It was fun. Parks and Rec staff had me help eat after we were done cooking because they really helped me professional. Yes?
Mike.
Who's Mike? Right there. Mike's right there. So the other, I'd really love to see some of you guys Thursday night at City Hall, 5 o'clock. It's my retirement party. We're going to have some cheesecake. You guys can tell jokes. You can talk. If you want to say some things about me, they don't have to be nice. I've been getting plenty of not nice things. The last one, I don't know who was letting me drive their white lifted pickup truck on August 3rd, specifically at 5 o'clock, or who helped me build a hangman's noose, but it would have been for child predators, not for who they were thinking it was for. So, hope everybody has a better week. Thanks.
Yeah. You need a better week.
I
need to go back to bed.
Okay, all right. You wanna go? All right. Second, I can never remember which president, vice president you are. Second vice president.
That's what the
Whatever
sign
your
says.
name is.
What is her name?
Ann. Good morning.
President Sharon,
NC.
Lions and guests, I have a couple of happy bucks. The first one is going to go for Keith, because I'm really happy that you're back. And a lot of faces here today that can only make it a few times, and it's really nice to see. And Breakfast with Santa, of course, is fun. So if you guys have even the remotest chance to come, help out Breakfast with Santa. It is a really fun time. And then I have to give $1 for John because he's sitting over there. So I feel free to stand up so we can put a nice cube on my chair.
Nobody's seen me do it.
Lion Rick Johnson.
Okay.
Sharon, President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. Hold on a minute. I gotta find something.
Oh, there goes your time.
I gotta find something in here. I gotta give a sad dollar for Steve Johnston because he's having some Mohs surgery on his face. for skin cancer, and he couldn't be here. So, anyway, you want this? Here with your keys.
Thank you.
I'll come back to you. Can you get up?
Here.
Terry Wigger.
So Mr. Patterson's a long ways up. I am Sharon Fellow Lions and Guests. We've got $5 happy dollars for the most happy. Well, first of all, wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. My son Ross is going to New Jersey for Christmas. His sister-in-law lives back there, and they're going to visit them. So they're leaving Sunday, I guess. I'm going over to Idaho to have Christmas with Jennifer. And I'm leaving next Tuesday, so I won't be here Tuesday, so there's good. And last, my brother is going into hospice today, and maybe 10 days.
Which one, Trent?
My older brother.
Oh, your older brother.
Older brother Denny, he's 3 years older than me.
He's really old. We're sorry to hear that.
Penny.
I'm coming.
She's got cash.
I'm coming. I'm coming to you, then to David, then to Sharon. Katie Dillinger.
That's me.
Hey, Rich, you got $1?
I have $2. Can I get a
What?
back, please?
I have 20.
President Sharon, fellow Lions, I've got a couple dollars. One, Sula, I'm praying for you and all of the baby names you are going to get from this club.
We already started with Seattle.
Yeah, I know it's something, and it doesn't stop. So feel free to do with that what you will. Tom, if nobody claims that bed lift thing in this room, please call me because Tanner's grandma keeps falling and I would like to get back to her. My second actual dollar, a week or two or so ago, my good friend Spencer decided to poke fun at him and Leroy wearing the same sweater. But Spencer and I have the same coat, and I think I'm wearing it better.
You don't have matching boots yet.
Yeah, I got the boots to match. So, yeah, don't match.
You got red socks?
Of course I
Sorry, Spencer, she's got you.
Spencer is fine.
I said where I was going. Lion David, the mic is right here.
President Sharon, my fellow Lions, and my fellow guests. Well, I brought you $2 because one is an announcement dollar. The shifts for the Salvation Army next week are still open from 2 to 4, 2, 4, and 6.
2 to 4.
2 to 4, 4 to 6. And so please sign up. We don't want this person being there by themselves. And the second dollar is, I guess, congratulations to our former mayor, Spencer Boudreau, on his retirement.
He's still mayor.
All right. President Sharon. You have your own mic.
Well, first of all, Steve Johnston texted, have them pray for a good outcome. Thank you so much. And that is a sad dollar because I had every intention on being at breakfast at Santa, and it just faced my mind. I don't know what happened. I just totally forgot. So I apologize.
We saw
I
you
guess.
at the protest across the street instead, right?
No. No, I just totally spaced it. Before we get started, I just wanted to bring up the adoption, the family that we adopted. The donations were a little light compared to in the past. So if anybody has it in their heart that they would like to give at the end of the meeting, I will be up here and you can come and I'll take your money. Pass this to Governor Steve.
President Sharon, I would like to make a motion to the club, donate our happy bucks to the cause for the Salvation Army family.
Second. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
I'll write that down.
Thank you, Katie. All those in favor? Or is there any discussion? Any opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, pass this to Governor Steve.
Yeah.
And if anybody else, like I said, wants to give to that, just see me afterwards. And one more thing before we get started. There seems to be a little confusion as to if we're having a meeting next Tuesday. So I am going to ask everybody by a show of hands, do you want a meeting? Yes. Raise your hands if you do.
Are you going to sing at it?
No. If I sing at it, you would not want to be here. I guarantee you that. Okay? So we will be here next Tuesday then. So, all right. Thank you. Now I'm going to pass this over to our third Vice President, John Searing, who is also our program chair this month.
I thought it was Spencer.
Thank you, President, Chair, and fellow Lions and guests. Our guest speaker, you may or may not know, but this is my daughter, Nichol. She takes after her mom, so. And she's a member, too. So I figured, well, I just have her put on a program, because now she's got to come to a meeting. So, but anyway, Nichole's been in the medical field since 2004. She got her certified nursing assistant license in 2004, her practical nursing license in 2005, and in 2006 she got her degree for her be a nurse, full nurse. RN, that's what I mean. But and then following that, she attended LCC to get her degrees there for nursing. And then she got her bachelor's degree from Grand Canyon University. And then she took her license for a nurse practitioner license in 2014. And she's probably maybe helped a couple of you guys out, maybe either at the hospital or at the Longview Orthopedic. But she is retiring from there, and she started a business with her partner called Lemondrop Aesthetics. I go, good, what kind of drinks you got? Other drinks you have there? She goes, Dad, that's not it's a name, it's not a drink. So anyway, she's here to talk to us a little bit of what all is involved. They just opened a new store. They have a store by Larry at the Merc, and then they just opened one in Ridgefield, off the I-5 there by the In-N-Out Burger. So I go, I'm not supposed to have them, but maybe you could like bring a couple home for me when you're back over there. But anyway, I'd like to introduce Nichol Halverson, Searing.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Nichol, John's daughter, as he said. I'm not super great at giving speeches in front of big crowds. This is more. The speeches typically are done by my co-owner Mandy, who is a lot better at it than I am. So, in terms of like just a little my background, Dad told you guys a lot of my schooling, but previously I had been in hospital settings. I actually worked in the hospice setting with Penny for a while, and then I also have done like intensive care units, went into orthopedics, And about 4 years ago, I started my own business while still doing orthopedics called Lifted Aesthetics, and realized that the aesthetics portion of it was not really my passion. So I took that and went more into wellness. So over the past few years, I've been doing more hormone replacement, weight loss programs, just vitamin therapies and things like that. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys a brief overview of some of that and take from it what you want. The Lemondrop Aesthetics, I merged with Lemondrop back in, I think, July. The owner of it, Mandy Turner, she's one of my best friends, and it just made sense when we first started going into the aesthetics portion of it. We'd planned on opening together, but it wasn't the right time when I opened mine, and it wasn't the right time to merge when she opened hers. So when we decided that we were growing, we went in it together. So our Longview office is in the Merck building, just up the road from Larry's office. So we're just around the corner from Larry. And then we opened, as Dad said, a place in Ridgefield in the Pioneer Village. So that just opened last month, which is exciting. And it's all kind of scary getting out of orthopedics from what I've known for like the last 10 years into just like relying on myself. So, the program that I've run the longest has been with weight management over the last few years. And we've come out, or not we've, but you know, the medical industry has come out with a lot of good options in terms of weight loss medications that we didn't have access to years ago. And the nice thing about them is that they really work in conjunction with doing everything else for changes in your lifestyle to make it something where you're not on medications for the rest of your life, but it just is kind of a booster and a kickstart to get you where you're wanting to go, kind of make healthier changes, and get more active overall. So it's been really helpful. I think that's probably been the most impactful thing with some of the clients that I've worked with. You know, being able to lose quite a bit of weight, being able to walk better, and just being more active, putting more years on to their life, correcting some of their like high blood pressure, correcting some of their diabetes from the weight loss. So that's been pretty great. Also services in terms of that kind of wraps into metabolism, ends up being like thyroid optimization. Vitamin therapies, I think functional medicine has kind of come a long ways, and a lot of people are turning to that in terms of just getting out of the conventional medicine that we do through our primary care doctors. I mean, obviously there's still a place for everything, and I think the benefits, especially when you have insurance, for some of the things that your primary care providers can cover is definitely worth it, staying in that realm. But a lot of the weight loss medication, hormone therapy replacements, things like that, aren't always covered well by insurances, and this kind of bridges the gap. So, let's see. Hormone replacement, I mean, we all stop producing as much hormones after the age of like 20 to 30. Everything starts kind of going downhill. That leads to a lot of sometimes crisis in our bodies in terms of like how we're feeling, our emotions, our strength decreases, we get very fatigued, lots of brain fog. So there's been a lot of good studies over the last several years in terms of kind of correcting some of the stigma around it, because in the past, years ago, there was a lot of studies, in the 50s to 70s that showed and kind of scared people into thinking that hormone replacement therapy causes cancer, which a lot of the studies now show that it does not. So that's super helpful for a lot of people, just in terms of feeling better, having more energy, increased muscle mass, helping with walking. I've treated some people that have had Parkinson's, and the testosterone replacement has been significantly helpful for them in terms of getting them back to walking better, less tremors, things like that. So I think that has been nice. As a provider, it's always good to see those kinds of cases so that you really feel good about what you're doing. It's not all, even though it's in the name aesthetics, it's not all about the aesthetics. We're trying to get more into wellness and functional medicine and whatnot, so that we can offer like a big bridge into what oftentimes we're not treated or what insurances don't cover. So if you have any inkling to, I guess, look into it more or whatever, I'm at both locations. I work usually half the days in Longview and half the days in Ridgefield, so I'm kind of all over the place.
You go in to bring in In-N-Out burgers back to town, make some money.
Yeah, really.
Courier, DoorDash will be my next
Yeah.
add-on. All right. Any questions?
What's the other stuff that Mandy does?
Oh, so Mandy is the one who does most of the aesthetics. So she does like Botox, fillers, Sculptra. We also have estheticians there that do facials and waxing. They also do laser treatments for skin, laser hair removal. Yeah, all the stuff that you kind of feel a little bit more pampered with than what I do.
Do you guys do like the hydration IVs and stuff too?
We don't. I've been asked about the hydration IVs for quite some time. It's not anything that I've wanted to get into just because a lot of people do that without running lab work, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong if you're not really doing all the things ahead of time to make sure that people's like sodium levels and potassium levels and chloride levels aren't off before you start doing that stuff. So I've never really gotten into that portion of it because of that. I mean, definitely you could probably set up a program to do it and make sure it's run right, but I just have not. Yeah.
Are your hormone replacement therapies, are they bioidentical or?
Yeah, so the bioidentical hormone replacement is pellets. Yeah, so they're compounded pellets that get inserted under the skin. So it's a full procedure for men and women. But those bioidentical are made to be within like 3% of what we naturally produce. Testosterone injections, we also have those too. It's made from a synthetic, but people have been using them for years and still get good results from those as well. Good question.
When you run labs, what do you run?
So it depends on what you're looking at. For hormone replacement, we'll do like a complete blood cell count, a metabolic panel. We also check your thyroid. We do like a follicle stimulating hormone, progesterone, testosterone. There's a binding hormone we look at to see how much of your testosterone is actually bound to your receptors. And then also, especially like for the weight loss, we do a hemoglobin A1C to check for prediabetes. And then a cholesterol panel, essentially, to make sure that those are in good range.
Which one did I do? Or you tried out on me?
So you've done both.
I know one that took about half my blood supply.
Yeah, this is kind of a HIPAA conversation, so you have to give approval for me to talk about
Oh,
you.
you can talk about it.
We talked about him all.
Yeah.
Right.
We're pretty much an open book here.
Yeah, so Dad did the GLP-1 medications. So he did do the semaglutide, which is like the Ozempic and the Wegovy. So it's like the generic form. And then he also did the tirzepatide, which is the generic for the Mounjaro, the Zepbound. And overall, you did really good. Would you lose about 30 pounds? I think he lost about 30 pounds.
Yeah, 30 down, but 50 altogether.
50, yeah. So,
Can you do anything about his face?
I tried that.
I can do a little bit with his face, but unfortunately,
eyebrows.
kind of stuck with it. Yeah.
Hey, Hal, you want me to look like this?
Yeah.
Little lip flubber.
Joe Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went in to do what's the test run?
Oh yeah, you did the pellets for one
I did the
one
pellets,
session.
but when I went to do the blood works, she never told me how many samples they were taking.
He's kind of squeamish, so I don't tell him
I
stuff.
kind of fade it, stuff like that. But they had, I get in there, do it, and they filled the vial up, did another one, did another one, did another one, did another one. I go, you done yet? She goes, no, I got 5 more.
Yeah, it's an extensive panel.
I was going like, holy smokes. I said, you didn't tell me about that. She goes, well, if I told you, you wouldn't have done it.
Did it evaporate when they took it out?
Yeah. We get the McNaughtons out for that.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate your time.
I have a little thank you gift here on behalf of the Longview Pioneer Lions. Nicole, we'd like to give you one of our glasses. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Okay, we don't really have a whole lot of announcements. Rick?
Can I give one first? President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, I just want you to know that so far it's been given with Happy Bucks plus donations, $104.50.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Lion
Madam President, fellow Lions and guests, I saw something on Facebook about wearing Santa hats or funny hats or something next week. I don't know who's organizing it, but do it.
Okay.
Who's organizing it? I think funny hats or something for next week. And you're represented today, but you still need to do it next week.
Okay, you've been told, Lions, wear your hats next week, your Santa hats and elf hats or...
Just give me that.
I'm afraid. What are you going to say?
Be very afraid. King Lion Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. Thursday at Ashtown at 6:30, we're going to have another meeting, so.
At 6:30?
Be there.
I thought it was at 6.
Well, it starts at 6.
My party's at 5.
But we'll have drinks first, beer or whatever.
Beverages.
So 6. The answer is yes. There's no beer.
Okay. Alrighty. Did anybody... All right, well, Terry pass his own chair or what?
He's past everything. He's past everybody in age.
He's a has-been.
You can pass a stone pretty quick. President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, got a couple of announcements here. Awards Committee, I need a real quick meeting over here since I won't be here next week to have to run the meeting unless you want to, Steve. We'll talk about that. Anyway, the other thing is, back in August, we have a person that finally came here to get his appreciation award for Unsung Lion of the Month. He was moving the ice cream truck around a lot during the summer and everything, so Greg Swanson. Hey. It was 2025 or 6 or something. It says 2025.
Wait a minute.
Oh, don't trip.
It jumped out at me.
Sure did.
Figures. Thank you.
I would like to say something about moving that ice cream truck around. That's a piece of cake. My own trailer, my dump trailer that I've got that I pull behind my truck for yard debris and everything. I was backing that up couple weeks ago in the dark.
Uh-oh.
I was looking at something that I wasn't seeing. Now I need to replace my bumper. Thank you.
We won't ask you to back up anything anymore. No.
Not in the dark. Hey, let's have a race between you and Brit to see what can get hit next.
Okay, and the only other announcement I have is our next board meeting will be next year. It'll be January 8th at Life Mortgage at 8 a.m. And anybody is welcome to attend. All right, if everybody would like to get their tickets out, your blue ticket first.
Were you going to read the thank yous?
Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I put it over here. We got actually 2 thank yous. They're both from CAP. And this one is a gift for our donation. And this one was just another end of the year thank you, general thank you, it looks like.
Sharon, President Sharon, also we received a thank you from LCC Foundation.
Oh,
from their
okay.
staff for the donations that we do to LCC.
Okay.
So I don't know where to place it.
Sharon, put it in your hat.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else now? Blue tickets. 099 7 0 6 706. Oh, so on to the red tickets. Nobody won that one, no. Past District Governor Steve. All right, and while he draws for the Joker, get out your red ticket. We have 360 9 8 7. And where would you like that to go?
Hey, is that rigged or what?
Diabetes.
Didn't she win last week?
I don't know. I don't remember. All righty. Let's go on to our goodies. It looks like we have a few back there.
President Sharon, fellow Lions, the winners for today, there's really 4, so first winner is Eric Licky. John Claypool is number 2.
I like cookies.
And Katie is number 4.
All right. All right. What was that? Oh, okay.
And the 10 of hearts.
The 10 of hearts is what Steve pulled. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. And we will see you next week. Have a great week.